because we are going to see the Yuzong versus Arlet matchup once again, and TLPH go for comfort. It's going to be the Vixana if things go sour. Thoughts on the comps? Who are you thinking is going to take it away?
I like the lineup here of...
Casters, it's all up to you guys now.
So this is the game 1 of our best of 3. Again, Liquid PH, known as a team that is really strong in terms of their achievements and also the experiences internationally. While for Bigetron, they have to show what they're capable of against a team that is Team Liquid PH.
Yeah, I just want to point out that like MWI just ended yesterday.
Yep.
And the girl teams, they don't really prioritize that Zosk as much. The guys really love their Zosk. It's the same meta. It's the same patch. But like the guys, the boys really love the spawn. It's like they're just putting it there and let it be super, super annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
So Team Liquid PH, I think their answer to that is just getting that distance, getting that additional, like, okay, you want to play a summon? I'll play a summon myself.
And like the usual heroes that we have, let's just study first how Bigetron Beta uses this Zask, because sometimes there's a disadvantage if you're really trying to stick on the current meta, if you're trying to pull out something that is that is new. So for Team Liquid PH, let's go on the more usual side.
Yeah, I just want to point out that Benny Cutie's emblems, he's got a health emblem for T1, but hold on a second, Sanji taking a lot of damage, won't be able to connect as much. But yeah, to finish my point, he's got a tenacity as well, so he's playing towards that late game. I'm not surprised if he buys the Thunderbelt as well, because this is going to be really, really useful because you're facing up against a late game Zosk.
Yeah, the what's that called again? The permanent addition to the defense.
The hybrid defense, yeah.
Yes, so that's a good thing already if that is to be built by Sanford. So this is a particularly slow game for both teams. I know that they know the potential of each other. So most of the time when we see Assassin versus Assassin, there will be team fights already. But for this one, it's more pokes, more like they're filling out the vibe of each other. But Benny Cutie is starting strong at the gold lane. We'll have the top lane. There's going to be a setup play. And first blood by 40 of Team Liquid PH.
Oh, Sanji taking a lot of damage, but here comes JP trying to push Zuri away. Won't be able to mount up to anything, but losing both of the EXP laners, they are just going to try to get that turtle reset, which makes a lot of sense because now you don't have Sanji along with the Eternal Guard, so it's a free turtle over the side of Beta. Beta starting very, very strong on the early side.
And it's really interesting because I thought since it was Team Liquid PH that has the first blood against Bigetron Beta, they'll go more aggressive on taking that objective. But for Bigetron Beta, they know how to make things work. They know that they need to be as much as possible first on this objective, so which is very effective for them. And looking at the things right now, it's 3 minutes and things are... looking good for Team Liquid PH because they're on the lead in terms of gold, considering that it was Bigetron Beta that has the turtle objective. And I saw the item already for Sanford, the Thunderbelt.
Yeah, Thunderbelt is going to be really, really useful in the late game, especially if you're building it on a front-line hero. Sanford needs to be able to get out of there because it's sort of like a all-in kind of skill for Vengeance. If you dash in, you're basically in. You don't want to waste that skill, and you want to try to continue to use that Vengeance as well. But for Team Liquid PH, it looks like a very, very hard start for KarTZ. He really needs his item spikes. He really needs to get that damage down in order to get that kills. But it's very, very Filipino flavor, this entire game. Slow-paced, but it's very, very calculated. Every single move by Team Liquid PH is like, okay, I'm not going to take this fight if I know I can't get a trade. That is what Sanford did on the top side.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that Bigetron Beta is actually putting up to that kind of play from Liquid PH because they're not on an aggressive side. They're just waiting to go for a counterplay against Bigetron Beta. But here's the thing. When we say about counterplay, it's Team Liquid PH that has the kit. They have the Minotaur. Even the Roger has the Thunderbelt.
Yeah, Roger already has Thunderbelt.
Okay, so this teams or this players are really more on the mid to late game side that is a mixture of both defense and damage.
Yeah, because of that slow start, I don't think KarTZ might go for the Sky Piercer at all, even. Because, like, you need to be able to stack those passives for the Sky Piercer in order for it to be effective. This is the second turtle of the game. It does look like Bigetron Beta wants the turtle a little bit more. Team Liquid PH finding a right angle.
Okay, so we'll see is who's gonna get this turtle objective. So we could see players from Bigetron Beta. We have Naxu on that zone against the players of Liquid PH. We have C, Carl, TC on the retribution. The ultimate from Naxu is there. Sanford uses the flicker to back away against the players of Bigetron Beta. Same goes with Sanji, but the players of Bigetron Beta is already low on life. There's no casualty here for this game, but again, we could see other players here of Liquid PH forcing to get a kill against Morzi. That is Carl TC from Team Liquid PH.
Huge wins. Small little wins by Team TLPH. They got the turtle. Carl just went in, got that turtle, got out. He knows how long he can stay. He knows what to wait for. Once the Zosk out just ends, that's where TLPH just tries to convert those into kills. That is where the extra shield that comes in from that turtle really come into play. So I like the way that TLPH is so meticulous, so calculated with the way they want to start these fights and end this fight.
You know what, for Bigetron Beta, it's a good thing that they're trying to do a split push here against Team Liquid PH. But yeah, you're correct on that one. Team Liquid PH, they know how to start a team fight even after getting an objective, and it's a hard skill, you know, to perfect. For Team Liquid PH, they've been doing it for many times now, so I think they already know how to make Bigetron Beta like be confused. Are they gonna go for a team fight? Is this gonna be another play, or is this a bait play? Something like that.
Yeah, I think it's really smart of Bigetron Beta to just play against the side lanes and just sending Moskov on his own, because now Zosk really has his like mid-game power spike. You have a lot of damage with that Zosk, and knowing when Team TLPH really has their escape mechanisms, like it's outside, a solo kill by Carl.
That was a nice kill there by Carla TZ. So aside from farming on the jungle area, he's now ready to get kills on the other lanes. And that's going to be another play from Team Liquid PH. Here comes the Black Dragon form. Marzi against the 3 players of Team Liquid PH. Here comes the damage. And even the highway from Naxu. Sanford is already low on life. Uses the flicker and is still alive. I think here comes the backup. Here comes the backup from Betty and the rest of the players of Team Liquid PH. Under the turret, there is going to be a Minova's Fury from JP. A kill against the high loss. Team Liquid PH on the lead on this game.
There's a Sky Piercer by Benny. It's getting aggressive. That's the Benny I know. Saruzi doesn't have his ultimate just as of yet. But we'll just have to wait,
Okay, a shadow kill here for Carl TZ under the turret. That is under the turret though.
Yeah, he's building up his Sky Piercer stacks. Team Liquid PH is ramping up the aggression, ramping up the tempo. They're shifting gears as of now. Bigetron Beta on the defense. Angie taking a lot of damage.
But Marzi with a counter kill at the middle lane. So here comes a juggle from Bigetron Beta. They want to get those kills against Team Liquid PH. There's going to be a kill against Sanford. So it's a battle of attrition now for both the Bigetron Beta and Team Liquid PH. We could see the juggle now in terms of team fights. I thought that Bigetron Beta were just there to go for the positioning on the turtle objective, or actually the Lord now. But they went for the kills.
They just want to maintain the wave pressure down on the long lane and the bottom side. So they really need to start on this Lord. This will be crucial for Bigetron Beta. This Black Dragon form tries to zone Ben Cutie away, but it's taking a lot of damage.
Okay, Marzi in the middle. And there's going to be a shutdown against Carl TC and Bigetron Beta. They were able to secure the Lord, but we can see here that 2 players are down from Bigetron Beta. Who got the lead there? I'm confused. What's happening? Oh, wait.
Saruzi.
Benny Cutie against Saruzi. And Saruzi's going to be down. It's going to be a killing spree for Benny Cutie.
Oh, man. Just to say his name, the aggression is really starting to ramp up. That's the War Axe, War Cry emblem that he's on. So once he gets started, he won't stop till it's done. Let's take a look at the itemizations real quick. Sky Piercer for both Carl and Benny. They're trying to build that stacks up. Thunderbelt for both Sanford and Benny, but hold on a second.
Okay,
they're taking the Lord right here.
There's a nice defense from them.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Bigetron Beta wants to go for any of the hard defenses, but they're trying to push down that mid-tier 1. That's going to be big for them.
That's actually a nice play from Bigetron Beta. All along, I thought that Team Liquid PH will try to like defend this middle lane, because the purple buff is really crucial for Carl. You know, looking at the things right now, what do you think does Bigetron Beta needs to do to be able to like be on the lead in terms of team fight?
From what I can see, for a lot of team fights that are happening, Bigetron Beta likes to start team fights, but Team Liquid PH, they like to wait for all the right ultimates to end, so Saruzi really needs to be patient, but hold on.
Ooh, that is a nice final slash, and the Eternal Guard for the, it's like an exclamation point. Final slash and then a period is the Eternal Guard.
So that's so worth it because it's Pin.
Yeah.
It's the marksman, so this is the floodgates wide open. And Team Liquid PH, they really need to find a way to try to push in all the lanes. They need to be able to try to zone out, create space for the next Lord that's coming in 70 seconds.
They need to capitalize this one. Again, the marksman here of Bigetron Beta is not alive, and it's going to be 6-11. You know, it's going to be another long game, I guess, since Bigetron Beta has the kit, even to clear the minion wave, they have the Zask. And what's crucial here for Team Liquid PH is that when came the late game, if Bigetron Beta wins even a single team fight, the split or the pushing prowess is so high because of the Zask, even the Moskov. So Team Liquid PH, I think they need to like finish off the game as early as possible.
I have a counter take to this,
Okay,
which is like Saruzi, his power spike is ending soon. And then everything is going into the hands of Pin. If Pin doesn't scale up well, Team Liquid PH, the longer this game goes, they're just going to be stronger and tankier and beefier. Especially Benny, especially Sanford, you're going to be creating a lot of plays. You're going to be creating a lot of opportunities for you to start the aggression instead of being the counteract to that.
So correct me if I'm wrong. So you're saying that the Zask's damage will decline in a specific.
Yeah. Because
how many minutes do you think?
I think if the game goes up
like
to like
15,
18 minutes
18
or so.
minutes.
Yeah, because that's where like the Thunderbolt really starts to stack up.
Oh, right.
But then again, that being said, Thunderbolt stacks only if like you get the poke or you get a chip damage onto your enemy heroes. But I don't see anything happening. It's sort of like it's like, you know, a secondary school or like a high school kind of a love story. Like I kind of like you, but I don't want to.
But I don't want to.
Yeah.
I see you there, but I don't want to look at you.
I see you.
I see you looking at me, but you don't see me looking at you. Something like that.
That's what Naxu is doing with JP. He sees him right in the open.
I see you right there, buddy.
No one's making a move.
I see you right there. I mean, even for Sanjay and Medic Beauty, I think they know that there are players there. Even Aksu is actually there. So there's the spawn from Saruzi to like know where the players of Team Liquid PH are. So there's going to be a long lore dance. So I think maybe a decent minute probably of juggling whether to finish off the Lord or reset from time to time.
Yeah, TLPH looks like they're gonna start things off. No, that's gonna be a reset.
Okay.
But they're actually 3k gold ahead. That's like a full core item for the entirety of Team Liquid PH collectively. Bigetron Beta, they are playing a little bit too passively, in my opinion. They could very well go for a nice split push down the bottom side or so. Pin could really prioritize the Wind of Nature or even the Wind of Truncheon or Wind of Crown just to negate the effects of Call TZ because he knows that he's just going to get picked off. Maintain the side lane pressure, try to push in the waves, and try to force Team Liquid PH to separate. And that's where Bigetron Beta really has this chance. Lord, getting started up.
We can see a setup play from Daxu, who's going to get the Lord. It's going to be Carl TZ still. Would have been also a counter play from Team Liquid PH. Double kill for Carl TZ. Sirius is already low knife. Sanchi will secure that kill against him. And a shot down. Pin is on the top lane. Forced to back away is Link and even this Moskov. It's going to be a kill spree for Carl TZ. That's it. We have 4 players down for Bigetron Beta. Team Liquid PH, they could get this mid lane turret or probably even the inhibited turret as well.
It's going to be very, very tough, very, very tight. It's 8 seconds until Naxu spawns back up. The Lord marching down the mid side, but it will take a little bit more time for TLPH to really crack open that. Okay, it looks like they'll be able to do it just like that, and they back off. That's the discipline that I love with these PH teams that I think other regions can really learn from this, especially when it comes down to the macro game. Once you take down that Lord, just take down the objectives, try to convert all of them, and then it really starts to scale. You started with like 3k gold lead, right now it's 5k, and slowly but surely extending.
Probably because they also know that Medicutie during that time wasn't actually, or can't be part of the team fight. So probably for the next... do you think there's going to be another Lord Dance or Team Liquid PH, they just have to be aggressive and get a play? But the thing is that they don't really have that initiator type of
Yeah, they got Sanford. Sanford is starting the initiation, just like you said. Okay, Natsu.
Just like we were asking, there's gonna be a setup play here from Team Liquid PH. Shadow kill for Cartesia as well. So Naxu is down for Bigetron Beta. That is a nice execution there for Team Liquid PH. Even cutting the minion wave in between the inhibitor turret and the second tier turret.
I like their rotations as well. They're like tipping skills. Right now, they're just clearing off the wave as 5 because they want to fight every team fight as 5, as a unit. And Team Liquid PH are doing this so well. Down by 1, they want to start that T3 down that top side.
Did you see that damage from Cartesia against seriously, that's more than half of his life. So that's deadly for Bigetron Beta. So if you're Siruzi, you have to be mindful where Cartesia, where the GOAT is. I'm sure Gideon loves that.
Yeah, no,
GOAT.
honestly though, I think he really is the GOAT. He's the first person to win multiple championships in a row. Taking a look at the gold grab, Bigetron Beta just slowly declining, but this is still a very, very close game. It's still anyone's game, but hold on a second. Shadow kill on the backside.
Oh!
Actually!
That is a secure kill! I thought Cartesia is going to back away, but that's going to be a secure kill for them. There is a Despair Song from JP, and the turret at the top lane is going to be destroyed. We have Naxu already low on life. JP's immortality has been procced.
Here comes
and
Betty!
at the middle lane, apart from Betty Cutie, there is also another damage here coming in from Team Liquid PH. And for our game number 1, I think it is what it is. It's safe to say Team Liquid PH takes game number 1.
Oh man, the tower juggling from TLPH. JP jumps in, gets out turret range. Sanford comes in and just layering of all the team fights. Look at how happy Sanford is.
Yeah, we can see this smile.
That's a very good fight, yeah.
Yeah, I got confused on that last team fight. Everyone was just like using their skills. I thought it was